Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome to the Unapologetically Honest Show. Today, we are here to talk about Drag Race Espana, Season 2, Episode 8, the Drag Race Spain Roast. What did you think of the roast?
It started off funny and then steadily declined.
I disagree a little bit. But before we get into what is Drag Race España in this season, I have to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have been coming through with those subscribes here lately, and we really do appreciate it. So if you're loving what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe, honey. We're a hoot and a half. Sometimes we're two hoots. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I can be funny, sometimes. He's mostly the hoot and a half, whichever direction he is. He might be underneath me. I don't know.
I'll be underneath you here in a second. So let's go ahead and share
the bottom, folks,
so we can talk about this episode. But before we do that, we got some Drag Race Philippine news.
Ooh.
So yesterday during DragCon, they gave us the first trailer for Drag Race España. But it was a different trailer because we didn't find out who the host was. We didn't find out who the queens were. But we found out who one of the judges is. And it is our very own Jiggly Caliente.
Hey, for Drag Race Philippines, not Espana.
Come through Drag Race Philippines. Now, it's been rumored for a while. The streets have been talking that she is a judge. She's not the host, but she's like the Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want to see more queens all around. Like, I love that Nikki Doll is going to be hosting France. I love that freaking Alexis Mateo is going to be on Drag Race España next week. Like,
hey.
Yes, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. So they gave us a few shots of the looks that she's going to be serving on the
world.
But yes, it's just I'm super excited for Miss Jiggly Caliente. Here's a quick shot of their
setup
stage. It's cute.
Yeah. Oh, plain, but hey.
It's given season 1, but it's better than what America had for season 1, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Not gonna complain at all. And plus, you should see the screen when they had all the different backgrounds on it. I'm like, oh, this is so cute. If you go on YouTube and type in Drag Race Philippines, this video will pop up so you can watch it there.
Okay.
But yeah, like this was really cute, the little different backgrounds they had up. And I wonder if we're gonna see those when they walk the runway and not just have that basic purplish pink background that we always get. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But yes, Drag Race Philippines is coming to Wow Presents Plus on August 17th, which is a Wednesday. So most likely we will not be covering it on the day.
Yes, because it'll have to happen till like Thursday or Saturday.
Yes, because our good friend here is in college right now. She's killing it right now. Go ahead, give a round of applause. You are killing
I made honor roll in Dean's list.
Like, I am beyond proud of you. So yeah. So we're not going to be able to do this on the Wednesday this comes out. So it'll most likely either be that Thursday or that weekend, depending on what else is airing at that time. I'm hearing that's going to be a busy time for Drag Race fans.
Yay.
It's going to be a busy time for Drag Race fans. But there's also one more piece of news.
No?
And for the first time ever, Untucked is going international.
What?
They're actually going to have their own Untucked series. It's not going to be jammed in the middle of in the middle of the episode. So apparently they must have really got into it to where they're like, you know what? We should give them a full show. You know, give them a full moment. And you know how I feel about Untucked? I usually watch the first few and then I kind of dip off. Unless I hear some major drama happens, then I, stick around for it. But yeah, I'm super excited that an international version is going to have their own Untucked. Honestly, they all should have an Untucked, if you ask me. And I'm hoping from this series onwards, like Canada 3 and UK 4 will have their own separate Untucked.
Yes.
But I will say, I actually do enjoy having the untucked as part of the episode
Mm-hmm.
because I've said this with American Drag Race. I already know who's going home.
Right.
So to sit there and watch it, it's just like, why? But to have it
Right.
right there in the middle, I did like it. It was only like 10 minutes. I'm like, we can't get a full untucked experience with just 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm super excited that they're getting their untucked. But let's go ahead and get into Drag Race Espana. So this is right after the elimination of Drag Settlers. We walk back into the workroom. They're saying goodbye. We'll miss you. We love you. But you can genuinely tell these queens actually did enjoy Drag Settlers, and I am gonna miss Drag Settlers. Drag
Mm-hmm.
Settlers for the next versus the world. They're already shooting this one. So next year, wherever country it is, bring Drag Settlers in. Bring some more international girls because there's been an update to that list since we've gone over it. Right now, it's just US, Canada, UK, and down under.
Well, damn.
That's it. We don't get no Espana, no Italia, no Thai girls, no Dutch queens. Like, come
No
on, man.
Holland.
Like, come on, now. But hey, I'm still gonna be there and I'm gonna be tuned in, okay? I'm gonna be tuned in. So we go back to the table, and I took this screenshot. It's not until the next day, but I want to go ahead and talk about it. I don't like how they keep coming for my girl Jiriji. I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that one bit, because I don't see her coming off as arrogant. Are you seeing arrogant? You see her?
I didn't see arrogant. I just saw somebody with a smart mouth, just basically. It was like, okay, you're gonna talk ish about me. I'm gonna talk ish about you back.
And she did them quiet reads, honey. You didn't see it coming, and I think that's what really got them.
Right.
And it just irritated me because everybody kept saying she was arrogant and she was this and she was that. And I'm like, y'all the ones who are really getting on my nerves at this point.
Because it just makes them appear to be like
Petty and vindictive.
Insecure.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, it's just this is like the second or third week where everybody's coming for Jiriji, and I don't like that.
Yeah. That like this episode kind of upset me. I'm not even gonna lie.
For once they told us the right person was going home. So Sharonne and Australia were congratulated for their double win last week.
Ooh.
So we come back in the next day. This is where they actually have the conversation about not liking Jiriji.
Her attitude.
Yeah. So Supreme walks in, and this week's mini challenge is the puppets because everybody loves puppets.
Yay!
So what did you think of this puppet challenge?
Some
were funny. Let me correct myself. Sharonne was funny.
Yeah. And everybody else just I just stared.
Jiriji got a couple chuckles from me. I'll give her that. She got a couple chuckles. But the other three, I'm like, Lord, and the roast is supposed to be this episode? I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You okay? Did you drop your mic?
Who?
You.
No.
Oh, okay. Sharonne won, obviously. And because she won $1,000 worth of jewels. And plus, she got to pick the order for the main challenge, which is the Drag Race Espana roast. And who are they roasting? The top 5 from season 1. Okay. I'm like, oh, it's good to see them again. We just saw them a few episodes back at the talent show. So it's good to see them again.
Right.
I enjoy when you bring back the other queens,
Hey. But I like that Poopy Poison lost some weight.
Baby, Poopy looked good this episode. We're going to talk about it later because that's the best she ever looked. But anyway, they all sit down and they're just talking to each other. I didn't get screenshots, but Sharonne kind of just paired them off and let them talk to one queen about, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And then Sharonne went through and basically had an open conversation with the queens and gave everybody the roles they wanted. I mean, the spots that they wanted. The roast. You know me, I'm playing the win. So, oh, you want to go first? Guess what, Marina? You going last. Like when she first told Marina she was going last, I'm like, yeah, get her, get her. And then she's like, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm like, no, make her go last. But hey, but you know me, I already openly stated that if I was doing Drag Race, I was in the strongest bitch home on All Stars. I think that's why I love the UK versus the world so much. Baby, they were going for blood. It hurt. It hurt.
It really did.
It hurts. But baby, they went for blood. And I couldn't be mad because I would have done it. I would have done it. Baby, Jimbo, Angina, Jenny, Jack A, in that exact order. Y'all were the three strongest bitches. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. But anyway, normally we don't talk about the little mirror moments, but this week we got a moment with Jiriji just expressing about her childhood and how she spent a lot of time with her grandmother, and that she lost her grandmother to COVID. Yes. And I was just sitting there, and it's just like just thinking about some of the people I've lost, through this whole terrible situation. I related to her pain, but I can't even imagine losing a family member, let alone a grandmother.
Within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours. Oh. And this made me think, oh, she might win this episode, because that's how they've been basically doing it. We get a backstory, they're either high or they win. So I'm like, okay. So she's going to do good this episode, which in my opinion,
she might pull it out.
I'm like, in my opinion, she still did good. But we're going to get into it.
Right.
Up first is Supreme. Yes, ma'am.
I was like, do you like this outfit? Because I kind of like this outfit.
This is my favorite outfit she has worn this season. Hell, this might be my favorite outfit she's worn in all 2 seasons.
In both seasons, yeah.
Oh my goodness. She walked out in this. I had my fan in my hand. I was like, yes. My fan's too far away from me now, or I would grab it and do it right now.
He said all the ham, all the spam, all the turkey.
I want it all. And I want it now.
The greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes.
Every piece of it. Every piece of it. So we had Javier Ambrosi, unlocking Javier Calvo.
I like the condom earrings.
Babe, I wasn't going to say it. But I was watching. I'm like, her earrings look like condom wrappers.
They look like some Magnum condom wrappers.
I really did. But I'm like, you know what? Should I mention it? No, I'm not going to mention that on the review. That's just going to be something for me to chuckle at. But since you mentioned it. Baby Anna was feeling herself today, honey.
Okay.
I don't know what was going on. I'm not sure if she had her coffee enema or what, honey, but she was ready. Oh, she was ready.
With the reviews and everything.
With it all. And then our special, back up some. Our special guest judge this week is Annabelle Alonso. She was nice. Like, she didn't really say much, though.
No.
And for her to be a comedian, I was really expecting a lot of input from her. And like some queens, it felt like she was given too much time. And then some queens, it was just like, I agree. And then they moved on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that might be just how they edit it, because, they're trying to make them look bad.
Yeah. But let's hear it for the top 5 of season 1 of Drag Race Espana. Woo! Woo! And I got to give it to Puppy Poison. That's the best she looked in 2 seasons. In 2 seasons, that is the best she looked right there.
Yes.
Miss Dovima. Baby, I live. Rich bitch. Yeah. Carmen, stunning as always. Sagittaria, lovely to see you, gal. Killer Queen, you usually kill it for me, but I didn't particularly care for this. I didn't.
I don't remember Killer Queen being a plus size queen on her season.
She was.
She was?
Huh. She was. She might have picked up a few more pounds, but like I said, the makeup and wig is right. It's just something about the outfit. I'm not sure if it was the coat, maybe she cut the coat, because I like the bodysuit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the coat throwing it off for me. I don't know. Maybe because
Probably.
we got this elegant coat over here, and then we got them. If
We got
I would have took that off,
Tom
like,
Ford and Payless.
if I was her, I'd be like, you know what, Davina, you right. I'm just gonna take this off and go out there in this suit, honey. You right. I'm gonna take this off because that's Reach Beach. Reach Beach.
Yes.
Anyway, let's start off. Let's get this roaster cooking. Up first is Marina. What did you think of her performance?
Marina killed it.
It was
Like,
so funny.
at first I wasn't really feeling the character. I was like, why the character? But then eventually I was just like, okay, okay, okay.
Well, the part that was getting me is her and Venedita did not stay at the pedestal. What are y'all doing? You cannot walk around the stage. That was driving me nuts. Get back behind that microphone. It bothered me, and I really don't know why.
I think because you're used to everybody else staying at the pedestal.
Maybe because when she started to walk towards the girls, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Get back. Go back. Go back. But once I got over that, I was really entertained by what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites. And honestly, I was not expecting her to do good. Honestly, I thought this.
I wasn't either. I thought this was going to be the episode she went home.
Same. I really thought we were going to say goodbye to her today. But good job, Marina. Good job.
Round of applause.
Up next is Sharonne. Again, what can she not do?
Okay. She said, I am 45 and thriving. I know how to do this.
On one challenge yet. She has killed every single challenge.
Mm-hmm. The makeup and the singing, and just she knows what character to bring to it. She's got really good delivery. The pace was good.
We need to talk. Let's talk to the American Drag Race people. This is why we need seasoned queens on the show. You know, these little cute little Instagram queens are lovely, but a lot of them can't do what Sharonne is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that only comes with the experience that she's had in this game. So now, granted, I want some more experienced queens on the show. And don't send them home hurt early like you did with Charlie Hides and Tamisha Iman. Like, well, Charlie, but Tamisha, she could have went a little bit further.
Right.
But anyway, you did an amazing job, Sharonne. 2 kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Estrella, I did not like this.
The storytelling, she just went too fast for me.
That part, like, let the room breathe.
She got up there and got nervous because it was like, oh, I'm their agent, and so and so and so and so does this, 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 and this, and then this person does this, 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 and this, and this person's like this, and this person's like this, and yeah, they're a lovely gal, but you know what? They don't do this, 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 and this. You know what? At the end of the day, just hire me. It's okay. And it might drop.
Yeah, and
next to so and so
tried to defend it. I'm like, no, sis, no. This was a hot mess. And the fact that she wasn't in the bottom 2 this episode made it clear that they want her in the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Made it clear to me that they want her in the finale.
I think they have a type, because if you look at the top 5 from last season and the top 5 from this season, they're kind of parallel.
Yeah, I don't see that. I will have to disagree on that one. Because I feel like
respectfully disagree.
Yeah, respectfully, I feel like we got a different variety of queens. Yeah, there is some similarities, but like if you look at the top 5 we had right now, there was really not a fashion queen. The one fashion queen we did have is last week. A lot of these queens right here give camp, and if you look at 3 of the 5 from last season, they were all fashion queens.
Facts.
But yeah, Estrella, you had a few jokes in there, but slow down, honey. You should have lip synced tonight. But we'll get to it. Up next is Venedita. I didn't like this. This was my least favorite of the night. She did have a towards the end,
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, no.
She was just trying so hard.
And I think that's really what broke my heart because I saw her trying. Like she wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't connecting.
Right. And she was like, huh? No? Okay, next joke.
Yeah. And I agree. She kept looking down at the paper a little bit too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I get, don't get me wrong. Like I always have my notes with me. Like I have my notes set up literally right in front of me. So I'm not even sure if y'all could tell I'm reading them at times. But it's just, you got to make it less obvious.
Yeah.
And I think that came with, because I took team leadership in high school. And that was one of the things they taught us when public speaking. You can always glance down at your notes, but don't make it obvious that you're reading your notes.
Mm-hmm. Because she pulled out the crayon, the coloring book, and I'm like, well, does the coloring book have to do with any of it? I thought maybe like she had colored a page and that was going to describe the queen and that would have made it funny.
I thought she was going to call a queen childish and hand it to the queen and be like, here's a coloring book while the grown-ups talk.
Something.
Because that's where I thought she was going to go with it. I'm like, ooh, give it to Poopy. Give it to Poopy. Or kill her. Either way, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. But hey. And then last but definitely not least is Jirichi. I thought she was funny.
I thought she was funny too.
In my opinion, she was my favorite of the night.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there and I'm like, the whole time I am laughing. Like I had to pause and rewind because some things took me out and I had to go back so I can make sure I'm getting the rest of her roast.
Right.
I was so confused. I'm like, okay, she didn't win, cool. Like Marina did a good job. I'm not gonna trip on that. But then when she was in the bottom two.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought she did an amazing job. What did you think of this performance?
I thought she did pretty decent too. I mean, she got a couple chuckles out of me. She did better than some of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understood, you know, the Vima Vima, what is that woman's name? The one before.
Venedita?
Yeah, I understood the Venedita being in the bottom, but I didn't understand why Georgie was there.
That part. So the category is Spanish heroines. Now, of course, we're not from Spain, so of course I didn't get a Spanish heroine here. But one thing that irritated me about this runway, it was such an important, and they were all telling like amazing stories. Why the hell was Adrenaline playing? Out of all the songs, you could have played one of Rue's slower songs. Like, it's just like, because, they play a different one every week. So it's just like, why are we playing Adrenaline? Can I get it to go? Can I get it to go? Oh, and this is representing my grandmother who died. And then this bullet wound in my hand is from the 13th. Can I get it to go? I'm like, we're trying to have a serious moment here. And I'm here, can I get it to go? Can I get it? No. So that did irritate me. But overall, I really enjoyed this runway, but let's get into it. Up first is Jiriji. Now, this is actually made out of a dress that her grandmother gave her. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it was pieces her grandmother had actually crocheted.
Got you. That she actually crocheted together. And then here's the face showing a bullet wound that I was just referencing when, Adrenaline was playing. But overall, I really enjoyed this look. And for them to say she don't give versatility.
I think she gives versatility.
I do too.
It might not be somebody else's definition of versatility just because she didn't dress up like a clown one week and dress campy the next week and then do beauty the week after that doesn't necessarily mean she's not giving you versatility. Yep. She's just giving you versatility within her spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then nobody
know how to feel when it comes to the versatility thing because, yeah, nobody asked Carmen to change up the way she was doing drag, but yet Drag Seth wasn't. Drag Volcano is a prime example. They had an issue with her shoes,
right? And she was gone in episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Up next is Marina. Now, I like the message behind this look.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
I don't like the look.
Yeah, I don't think it was put together well. My thing
Right.
is, if you were going to have all this handwriting on the pants, it should have been on this little cutout blazer as well.
Mm-hmm.
The wig is a chop. Like this wig, honey. Well, what is this? I can forgive everything else wrong with this, but the wig. But like I said, I love the message. What did you think?
It wasn't my favorite.
Correct. Up next is Estrella. I love this.
I loved it too because it was something different from Estrella.
Something
Talk
different.
about versatility.
This is my favorite look she's ever given.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, for you to do this black and white grayscale like look, you look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You look amazing. Good job. Sharonne, is this the best look ever? No.
No.
But who doesn't think their mom isn't a hero at one point in their life?
Mm-hmm.
I know some people have bad relationship with their moms, but majority of people, they think their moms are heroes. And Sharonne grew up in the era where the mom was in the house.
Mm-hmm. Stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom took care of the house, took care of the kids. So to see this basically a love letter to her mom, I thought was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know that woman. I appreciate that woman. And she is a hero, just like everybody else. So I really enjoyed that. What did you think of this look?
I liked it for what it was. Yes.
Yes.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yes. And then here's the reveals that came with it. Just cute. Up next is Venedita. I enjoyed this for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
The end.
I enjoyed it.
Those shoes are cute.
Oh, the shoes. Them shoes.
She should have kept those shoes on.
Okay, I thought I was the only one who noticed she changed shoes for the lip sync. But I'll be quiet. Be quiet. And then, oh, no, that's it. All right, so out of these 5, who has your favorite look?
Probably Estrella.
I agree. Estrella is my top 2 of the week if we were on that show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would give it to Estrella. This was an amazing look for her. And honestly, now thinking about it, this is probably what saved her from the bottom, but still, no. But still, no. So Marina won. And Marina did a good job, so I'm not upset. And plus, we can't keep giving wins to Sharonne. Like, come on, we got to make it at least.
Well, Sharonne hasn't won in like 3 weeks, though.
She just won last week. Remember, she won.
Oh, well, yeah, she won with Estrella,
Yeah, so she got 3 wins already.
Hey.
We got to make it at least look a little fair. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I would have gave this win to Jiggly this week if this was Desmond's Drag Race Espana.
Mm-hmm.
The win would have went to Jiggly. Marina did an amazing job, so I'm not going to dispute it.
Mm-hmm.
She did an amazing job. So congrats, honey. You got your first win. Too bad you're going home next week. There's no way. There's no way she's going in the top 3. If she goes into the top 3, I will riot. But our bottom 2 is Jiggly and Venedita. And they are lip syncing to Elena Ferreira's song Fuego, which, if my memory serves me correctly, this is the first song fully in English that they've lip synced to.
Yes, it is.
I'm like, okay. I wasn't expecting that. When I heard the lyrics, I'm like, oh wait, this song's in English?
Right?
I was waiting for some more Spanish to come out. I'm like, well, maybe it's some Spanglish going on. No, this is straight English. Fuego is the only word in Spanish in the whole song. But what did you think of this lip sync?
I like how they interacted with each other. The reveals were so.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of bothered me that Vin didn't keep her shoes on. But other than that,
they didn't show it, but I think the shoe fell off and she just picked it up because the other one stayed on during the lip sync.
Right.
Maybe it fell off and she just picked it up and rolled with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed this lip sync. I love them interacting with each other. My only thing is at the beginning, Jiggly was
slow.
dead in the eyes and was just kind of moving. And Venedita
Mm-hmm.
from the jump, she was like,
I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna give it to you. But Jirigi picked it up and like it turned like one of my favorite lip syncs of the season. And
Mm-hmm.
Sharonne's commentary during this lip sync took me out. Baby, I'm like, girl, I love it. I really enjoyed it. The judges were thoroughly entertained. I was thoroughly entertained. But I do agree with Venedita winning this lip sync
Mm-hmm.
only because she came in from the jump and was like, bam, bam,
Giving energy.
giving it to you. Now, Jirigi shouldn't have been in the bottom two.
That.
It should have been Estrella.
Mm.
Let's just be real about it. But that's not who was in the bottom. It was these two. And in my opinion, Venedita did win the lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
Them doing their votes, giving it all to Supreme. And Supreme announces that Venedita will be staying another week. Which
Yay.
we have to say goodbye to Jirigi, which again put her on an all-star season immediately. Yes. And I've recently watched an interview with her and she was speaking English in it. So we don't have to worry about if she knows English or not. She does. Bring on English.
Well, if she knows French, she knows English.
Maybe French, English, Italian. She listed off a lot of languages she knows. I'm like, smart queen.
Yeah.
A smart one.
Yes.
So before we go, next week is the makeover challenge. Which I'm kind of shocked we're getting it so late. Like usually it's like a top 6 challenge, but hey, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexis Mateo. Bam!
Yes.
It's gonna be there.
Mama.
I live. This outfit is everything. I can't wait to see this full thing. I can't wait to see this full thing. I love it that they bring in queens. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Be like Drag Race Espana, everybody else. Goodness gracious. It's not that hard. We got them out there. Bring them in. Goodness. But anyway, overall, I really did enjoy the episode up until the announcement of the final two. The bottom two. I'm like, no. No.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Don't get it.
Don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand. What? I didn't understand it. Didn't. But we only got 2 more weeks left. And we'll have a new crowned queen.
Yay.
As of right now, we both still have 2 people in the competition. You have Marina and Sharonne. I have Sharonne and Venedita. So we'll see. I predict Marina will be going home next week, and that's just not because she's not in my top 3. She's just haven't been given it.
I completely agree.
Like if she makes it to the top 3, I'm gonna be.
We'll both be
disturbed. I'm gonna be disturbed. Okay. I'm a riot.
But anyway.
Still enjoying Drag Race Espana. But one thing I have noticed, especially like the past 2 or 3 episodes, choices have been made when it comes to the bottom 2. Like they be such great episodes, and then we get to the bottom 2, and I'm like, how did we get here? The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, honey. And I will be there next week to see what it do. So, LaCresha, where can they find you on the social medias?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Bye.